everyone, and welcome to Dollar Workout Club. My name is Lynn, and because I'm wearing green today, I'm going to be showing you the beginner or modified version of all the exercises today. This is Natalie in yellow. She's going to be showing you the intermediate moves, and Drew over here in red is going to be showing you the advanced moves in today's exercise. What we're going to first do is actually go through all the moves that we're doing today and the modifications so that you know who you're going to be following, and then when we get into the warm-up, Drew will explain the entire workout that we're doing today. So let's go ahead and get right into that. So the first move we're doing today is curtsy lunges, and Natalie's going to be showing both the green and yellow version so that I can explain the form a little bit better to you today. So for green, you're going to want to get a chair or a ledge or something that you can stand next to for support. Even a wall is great just to help with stability. Then you're going to be standing with your feet together. You're going to reach a foot back. Now normally when you reach back for a lunge, you go straight back. This time, you're going to keep your front foot forward like normal, but you're going to actually come back at an angle like you're doing a curtsy, and then you're going to lower down a little bit. As you can see, she's not coming down all the way. Her knee's not touching the ground because that's harder to do at a modified level. So it's a little bit of a smaller movement. She comes down, then she comes back up and alternates legs. So you can see her doing that there. The whole time she's keeping her chest up so that she can keep good form. Perfect. Now, yellow and red are going to be doing the same move. The only difference is red's going to be using weight. So I'll have them show you the move at the exact same level. So they're going to be doing the same thing. They're going to have their feet about shoulder width apart. Their chest is up. They're going to reach back with one leg, crossing it over, going into a curtsy position, bending at the knee down, and then coming back up. And they're pressing through the heel on their front foot as they push off and come back up to the starting position, as you can see right here. It takes a little bit of balance, and you're going to really feel that in your outside glute. Make sure that you don't hinge forward and you keep your chest up that whole time. The next move we're doing is bridges. So at the green level, you're going to be laying down with your back on the mat. Make sure your lower back is pressed against the mat when you first sit down. You're going to have your arms by your side, your knees are bent. Then you're going to lift up from that lower back and pelvic area as high as you can go so that your butt is up off the ground and you squeeze your glutes at the top. Then you lower back down. Now you can see Natalie's pushing through her heels here. Her toes are even off the ground. That's so that she's really pushing through those heels, working her glute and quads as she comes up. Now yellow's doing the exact same movement. The only difference is to make it more difficult, she's going to put her weight across her hip region, across her lap. Then she's going to come up, squeeze those glutes, and come back down. Perfect. Now red's going to make it even harder by doing it on one leg. Because of that, he's putting a lot more weight as he comes up, squeezes his glutes, and then comes back down to the starting position. Still digging in with his heel, and then he's going to alternate. So when he goes through the workout, you're going to be making sure that you make it even on both sides. The next move we're doing is mountain climbers. So for a beginner level, I want you to get a chair, a ledge, or something stable that's a little higher off the ground to make it a little easier for you. You're going to put your hands flat on the surface, holding it in position, and then you're going to step one foot back and then one foot forward as you come in and out. So just stepping back and stepping forward. To make it harder, the further you step back and the faster you go, the more difficult the move's going to be. For yellow, you're going to be doing the same thing as far as getting a ledge or stool or something that's going to be higher off the ground. The only difference is you're going to be jumping your feet back and forth. So jumping, jumping, jumping as fast and as quick as you can. Same thing, the further you step back and jump back, the harder it's going to be. Red's going to be doing this, but on the ground. So as you can see, his hands are in a firm position below his shoulders, and he's going to be jumping his feet back and forth, really bringing that leg as high up as possible. The further you bring that knee and that leg up, the harder this is going to be, and of course, going at a quicker pace makes it even more difficult. The next move we're going to be doing is just a traditional lunge. So just like before, you're going to be holding onto a chair if you're green for stability and support. This time you're going to reach the foot directly behind you, and you're going to bring that back knee down towards the mat as far as you can do it, keeping your chest up, then pushing up through your front heel as you push your body back into the starting position, just like you see Natalie doing here. Yellow is going to be doing this at the exact same way, but without the chair, and really trying to bring that back knee to the ground. So she's going to step back, she's going to try to bring that knee to the ground, and then she's going to push forward, alternating legs as she goes, keeping her chest up the whole time. Red's doing the same thing, but with weight, okay? The next move that we're going to be doing is fire hydrants. Now you guys, we're all doing this at the exact same level. The only difference is based on your physical level, it will just be harder for you to lift your leg up higher. So green might not lift their leg up quite as high. Yellow might lift it a little higher, and red's going to probably go the highest and also the quickest pace. So you're going to be on all fours as you see them doing here, and then just like it kind of sounds like a fire hydrant, a dog, urinating on a fire hydrant. You're gonna lift your outside leg up towards the ceiling, just like you see them both doing here, and at whatever fast pace you can and as high as you can, and we'll alternate legs in that position. That really works those outer thighs, that saddlebag area that a lot of us women complain about, our glutes. It's a great exercise. The next thing we're gonna do is butt kicks. So it's just like it sounds. For the green or modified version, you're gonna just simply be kicking your foot back and hitting your bum instead of jumping back and forth. So you can see Natalie doing it here, one leg at a time. She's kicking up to her butt and then coming right back down. Yellow's gonna be doing this, but they're gonna be doing it at a little faster pace with the hop. As you can see here, she's at more of like a jogging pace, kicking up towards her butt, while red does it as fast as pace as possible. Okay, really elevating our heart rate during this move, you guys. Now the last series of exercises we're gonna be doing, the first one is thrusters. So if you're green or modified, you're gonna wanna get something light. I'm gonna be using soup cans. You can use water bottles, lightweight, or honestly, you can just do the motion even without weight if you'd like. You're gonna have a chair that you can squat into. And from starting position, we'll have you go ahead and start in the up position. You're gonna squat just like you normally would, feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna sit down in the chair, keeping your chest up. And as you come up, you're gonna press those weights up like you're doing a military dumbbell press, which many of you probably have done with us. So you bring those weights back down as you sit down in the chair. And then as you come up and squeeze your glutes, you're extending those weights up all the way into the air, okay? So your elbows should be locked in the top position. Yellow and red are gonna be doing the same move, but without a chair, and they're gonna be going deeper into their squat, and red's gonna be using a heavier weight. So they're gonna have their weights up, they're gonna squat back in their heels, going below parallel, they're gonna come up, and as they come up, they're gonna extend their weight high above their head, as you see them both doing here. And as you can tell, they're keeping great squat form, feet are about shoulder width apart, your toes should probably be slightly angled out so you have room as you squat down below parallel. The next move we're doing is calf raises. Everyone's doing this at the exact same level. The only difference is green probably might want to hold onto a chair for support, yellow's going to be doing it standing still, and red's going to be holding weight. From this position, you're simply going to lift off so you're on your toes, coming as high as you can to full extension, squeezing your calves at the top. As you reach the top, you can see Natalie's amazing calves right here.
No.
Yeah, they really are. They're beautiful. Okay, the last move we're going to be doing,
No, we don't need to do that.
we don't need to do mountain climbers because we've already done it. Yay! Okay, great, you guys. We've gone through all the exercise moves and the modifications. Hopefully by doing that, you know which person to follow. Don't get overwhelmed. I know that it was a lot of exercise moves, but you're gonna be able to follow us on screen. So if you ever are confused of how to do the move, just follow the color that you're gonna be following today. So Natalie and I are gonna get into this warm up. Follow along with us. We wanna make sure that you're warm before we jump into the exercise. And while we're doing the warm up, Drew's gonna explain the workout we're doing today.
So just like yesterday, you guys, we are doing 3 5-minute AMRAPs with a 1-minute break in between. Each AMRAP has 3 different movements in it, and the first movement is 10 reps, second movement is 10 reps, third movement is always 15 reps, okay? So the first round, the first 5-minute AMRAP, we're gonna be doing curtsy lunges, 10 each leg, then we're doing bridges for a total of 10 reps, and then mountain climbers, 15 each leg. And then once you're done with that sequence, you start back at the beginning again, and you just keep going and going until the 5-minute timer is up. Then you get a 60-second break before we move into AMRAP number 2, which is lunges, which is 10 each leg, fire hydrants, 10 each leg, and then butt kickers, 15 each leg. And then once you finish that, you start at the beginning and you repeat until the 5 minutes is up. Then you rest for 60 seconds. Then the third 5-minute AMRAP is thrusters for 10 reps, calf raises for 10 reps, and mountain climbers again for 15 reps each leg. And repeat that till the 5-minute timer is up. And then we'll be done. Hopefully no one passes out or dies or, it shouldn't be too hard though. And if you get lost, the workouts will be displayed on the screen for you to follow along in case you're not sure what to do or how many reps. It'll always be there. So I'm gonna join these guys in the warm up and then we'll go ahead and get started.
We're just doing about 5 more self-hugs, and then we're gonna do just about 10 really light squats, so you don't have to go as low. We're really just trying to loosen up our legs a little bit, okay? Let's do some light squats. If you're green, you can get near a chair. Just do a few light ones, really loosening
It's
up
gonna be
those
a great
legs.
leg day workout, you guys.
The legs are gonna be screaming.
Yep.
Tomorrow you may be cursing them,
Yep.
especially during certain circumstances.
Yep. This will be when 5-minute AMRAPs happen. You've never known 5 minutes to be so long.
Yeah.
No. So I want everybody to get into position. We're going to be starting in just a few seconds. We're going to be starting again with curtsy lunges, so make sure you're near wherever you need to be for that, and you have your weight ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, you guys, we're alternating, and we're doing 10 on each leg. So if it's easier for you to count, just go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 as you go along. And remember, we're keeping our chest up the whole time, trying to create good form. It's not a race. I want you to go at your own pace, but we are trying to go as quickly as possible to get as many rounds in as you can.
Remember, it's 10 each leg, not 10 total.
Yeah.
I almost stopped for a second, but
It's good to count on each leg. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Once you finish, you're going down into your bridges. Remember, you're doing 10. And if you're red, you're doing 5 on each leg.
yep.
Make sure to really squeeze at the top. That's how you're going to get the best workout with this exercise.
Yep, squeeze those glutes. Nice job. Dig through the heels. All right, mountain climbers. Looks like we're all about at the same level. Go at your own pace. Remember, keep your core tight through this movement. Go as fast as you can.
We're about a minute and a half into this workout, you guys.
I love curtsy lunges. I never used to do them, but it's one of the best exercises you can do to really shape your entire leg. It really helps that outer glute, what some people call the saddlebag area, but it's also working your quad muscle to get that nice leg tone and definition.
Remember, the further you can get that back knee towards the ground, the harder the move is going to be. But go at your own pace. If you're not quite there and you can't reach it down all the way, that's okay. You'll get better at this move in the months to come.
Yeah. Good job, you guys. 2 minutes in.
Make sure to keep that chest up. Remember, we're going as fast as we can, getting in as many rounds as we can with good form. Nice job. It's okay if you're not going at our pace. If you're going a little bit faster or slower, that's all right. Keep track of your own progress, counting the reps in your head. You guys, it should be a little bit difficult to breathe at this point,
2 more minutes.
because if you're going at a really fast pace, you should be tired. If you don't feel tired, if you feel like this is too easy, go ahead and move up a level. Remember to breathe.
For all you guys out there, I know you're thinking, this isn't very manly. It's not. But your butt will look good naked, which your wife will appreciate. Just saying.
I want to see the comments on this. You said I'll look good naked. Curtsy lunges.
And then we go right into bridges, which
Yeah.
are a little sexual by nature.
Okay, come on, you guys. Keep good form. If you're with me on green and you're on curtsy lunges, remember, chest up. I don't want you slouching down, okay? I know you're getting tired because I am. I'm a little out of breath. Keep pushing yourself. Try to get through this whole round. Nice job.
Oh, my legs are fatigued. Whew.
You guys, we have less than a minute. Less than a minute to get in as many reps as you can. Don't quit. Even if you finish a round, start a new round. Every rep counts.
40 seconds.
There are a lot of lunges in today's workout. This is really going to get you nice shaped legs.
Don't quit towards the end, you guys. I know we're almost there, but I want you to finish strong the whole time. Okay, every second counts, every rep counts. Keep moving. We're getting into about 10 seconds left. Don't quit.
Almost there. Finish. We get a break.
3, 2, 1, and break.
Good job, you guys.
Nice job.
So not only are we really working our legs so much today, but your legs are one of your body's largest body parts and muscle groups. And so leg day and back day are when you really burn the most calories. So not only today are you shaping nice definition in your legs, but you're burning a lot of calories.
Absolutely.
Make sure and keep moving during this
Yeah.
rest so your legs don't tighten up.
Yeah, keep those legs warm, shake them out, get a drink of water. Try to focus on bringing that heart rate down a little bit. Okay, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You have a little less than about 20 seconds actually before we start our next series of exercises.
Remember, we're going to go right into backward lunges first, and then fire hydrants and butt kicks.
Yep.
Yep. Many rounds as possible. Hopefully you kept track of the first round, maybe write on a piece of paper so that you know how well you did.
Remember, everything is each leg too. 10
Yeah.
each leg, 10 each leg, 15 each leg.
All right,
5
here we go, you
seconds.
guys. Get your weight if you need it.
Lunges, stepping back, and go.
Remember, you step back as far as you can, and then you just bring that lower leg down towards the ground, as far as you can go. Keeping that chest up the whole time, you guys. Pushing off through the front heel.
Good job, you guys. Keep going.
Make sure you're counting each rep, and each leg needs to be done before it's one.
You should already be sweating a little bit. If you're not, then bump up a little. A level.
Sweating, that's for sure.
Fire hydrants.
Nice job.
These kind of feel silly doing, but I promise you they work your glutes really well.
Really good. If you need to break it up and do 5 on one side and 5 on the other and then go back, that's okay too. I'm gonna try to make it a little harder by doing them all on one side. And remember, at your level, you might not be able to raise your leg quite as high as you see us doing, and that's okay. Go at your own pace. Nice job. Going into butt kicks, 15 each leg.
All right, so that round was a little bit faster than we were able to do rounds in the first AMRAP. So that means we'll probably be getting more lunges in this round.
Woohoo, we'd love to hear that. Keep moving, you guys. Remember, we're trying to get our heart rate up, picking up the pace. If you're green like me, okay, you want to still try to move as quickly as possible, even though we're not jumping back and forth. Get right back into your next round. We're trying to keep your heart rate up this whole time, which is why we don't have breaks until the entire AMRAP is done. So if possible, don't take any breaks. If you need to slow it down a little bit, go ahead and do that, but try to stay moving the entire time. You're doing awesome. Focus on form.
Make sure on that last lunge that you step back up and you don't just drop down into the fire hydrant position.
Yep, full repetitions, you guys. Every move matters. Nice job. Try to transition as quick as possible into each movement.
Whew, I am really getting sweaty.
The key with this move, too, you guys, is to make sure your core is really tight and strong throughout the whole movement. That's going to give you the balance and momentum as you try to lift that leg towards the sky.
Good job, you guys.
Keep going. Keep track of your reps.
A little over 2
keep
minutes.
Track of your rounds.
If you notice, when I do these, I really try to tap my knee to the ground very gently to make sure that I'm going low enough. And then the leg out front, you don't want your knee going like really far over like this or too far back. You just want to try and keep that perpendicular with the ground. I mean, naturally you're going to bend a little bit forward, but
Go right back into your next rep and your next round, you guys. Keep on moving. Remember, consistent movement, even if it's a little bit slow. We want to keep our heart rate up the whole time. Even I'm very out of breath. You should be out of breath, and if you're not, go ahead and try moving up a level, even if it's just for one round.
Fire hydrant is another one of those workouts. It doesn't feel very manly, but your wife will thank you for it later.
This is why we do these at home. Who cares if you look at me or not?
We have a minute left, guys.
Nice job. Don't give up on this last minute, you guys. Especially if you finish a round. Don't finish a round and think, well, just finished a round, I'll just be done. Keep going the entire time. Every rep counts. Push through to the finish line because we're going to get a full minute's rest. So even if you're really out of breath, remember that. You're going to get a full minute to recover.
We're not slowing down, so try to keep the pace with one of us, with Drew, me, and Lynn. Try and keep that same pace as we close out this AMRAP. We
Keep
have
moving.
25 seconds left.
Quick transitions. Focus on your form. If you're getting tired, if you want to quit, just focus on your form, counting each rep, kind of zone out. You're almost there. We just have about 10 seconds left.
Good job, you guys. Finish strong.
5
Don't stop.
seconds. 2, 1, rest.
Oh, if you were following me, that was perfect timing.
Good
We
job.
just finished the last round. Exactly.
Get a drink of water. Wipe off that sweat.
Get your breath.
Catch your breath.
Yep. We should be out of breath by now.
Slow your heart rate.
If you're not, the next round, follow a harder level or pick a heavier weight.
I'm definitely sweating.
Oh, yeah.
So next up, we got thrusters, 10 reps. Calf raises, 10 reps. Mountain climbers, 15 each leg. And follow that like the other AMRAPs. And then we'll be done, you guys. We're almost there.
Hopefully you're keeping track. I want to see in the comments below how many rounds and reps you got for each of the exercises and what level you did, okay?
Yeah, 20 more seconds.
Try to calm that breath down. Make sure that you have your weights near you because we're going to be using that for thrusters. And remember, if you get tired and you're green, go ahead and put the weight down and just do the movement like this with your arms, okay? Get into position. We're going to be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, we're doing 10 of these. Keeping that chest up the whole time. Sitting back, pushing through those heels as you come up and you extend that weight high above your head, you guys. Slow and controlled movement.
Straighten the calf raises.
You want the weights to be around your ear level as you're coming down.
Calf raises, we're doing 10 reps each as well. Remember, high up on those toes. Nice job. If you're going into mountain climbers like we are, remember, it's each leg to count as one. So for green, it's stepping back and in before you get one. I'm doing 15 of these.
Sweating like a pig. Here we go.
You gotta burn it to earn it, Drew.
That's right.
That's one of the Drewisms. Good job, you guys. Keep up that pace. Remember, it's you versus you. If you're not at our pace, you're faster or slower, doesn't matter. The workout's on there. Keep track of your reps and just keep moving. That's the important thing, regardless of your speed, is just keep moving. Nice job. Remember on thrusters, as we tend to get tired, you might start slacking on form and hinging or leaning forward. It's really important that you keep good form throughout and keep that chest up.
We're a minute and a half into it. We're probably going to get more rounds than you did in the first 2 AMRAPs because we're not doing single leg work exercises in this round. So you should be able to get, like if you got 3 rounds before, you probably can get 4 or 4.5 this time.
So really challenge yourself here, like Natalie said. We should be able to, even though we're fatigued, do a little bit better than we did last time. Focus on keeping that speed up, that heart rate up. Remember, this is our last AMRAP, so I want you to leave everything you got on the table today. Everything you got. Or on the sweaty mat, I should have said. All right, keep moving.
My arms are tired.
Calf raises.
Nice job, you guys. If you're with me and you're doing mountain climbers, remember to keep that core tight. And the further you step or jump back, the harder this move's gonna be. You can make this as hard as you want.
We're 2.5 minutes in, guys. We're halfway through this AMRAP. Remember, when we say AMRAP, that's as many rounds as possible. We want you to go as fast as you can. Get as many rounds as possible. Get some bragging rights over here, okay?
Don't quit on yourself. Okay, finish this whole entire workout. Really challenge yourself, pushing yourself past where you think you could do.
Less than 2 minutes, guys. Come on, really push them. We're done with the workout. The whole workout only has 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
Remember to push through those heels and squeeze those glutes. We're going fast, but every round counts. Every rep counts. Full repetitions.
These thrusters, I have to stop halfway and kind of shake my arms out. Okay.
Yep, as you get tired, if you need to take a break for a quick second so that you can keep good form, it's always more important to have good form than it is to go quick. Just keep moving, even if you need to slow down that pace, you guys.
1 minute and 10 seconds left. Come on, guys.
We're almost there, you guys. We're into the home stretch now. This last minute, stay consistent, try to be quick, try not to stop or take any breaks during the last minute, which we got going on right now.
Here we go. Almost there.
Keep moving.
50 seconds left.
All right, if you're doing those thrusters, chest up, weight in the heels, extend that weight high above your head. Full reps, you guys. Getting in as many as you can.
My arms just get so burnt out, I have to stop halfway through these thrusters.
Nice job, keep going.
20 seconds, guys.
There we go.
Come on.
I know your legs are fatigued, but we only have 20 seconds left, you guys. I want you to keep digging deep and go.
Don't shortchange yourself. Go as fast as you can. Your last 9 seconds. Come on. Go, go, go. Don't stop early. Even if you
Sweat
just finished the
dripping.
round.
Keep going, you guys.
3,
A few more seconds.
2, fast, fast, fast. 1, stop.
Good job, you
We're
guys.
done.
Nice job. As you guys can see, we're all out of breath and we're all sweaty, so you should be too. Nice job, though. Make sure that you write down how many reps and rounds you got. We really would love to hear from you in the comments below. Whew. Try to catch your breath. We're going to take a couple seconds, get a drink of water if you need to.
That was a tough
And
one.
we're going to go right into our cool down. Whew.
Good job, guys. You should be proud of yourself.
Do some
1,
calf stretches.
that you dedicated a little bit of time to yourself, and 2, that you kicked butt in 15 minutes and we're done. You don't have to work out anymore
Yeah,
today.
15 minutes of work. That's it.
All right, we're going to go into a calf stretch, which you can do on the
Standing up.
ground or standing up. Like you see, I'm going to do standing up. Natalie and Drew are doing it on the ground. You can see they have one foot that they're trying to push that calf down by using the other foot with momentum. I'm going to go ahead and just go up to something like you can go up to a wall or a chair and press your toes against that, leaning forward, as you should feel that stretch all throughout your calf. We're just going to do that for a few more seconds, and then we're going to switch sides.
Whoa, I'm
ahead.
starting to get really
Go ahead,
sweaty.
switch sides. You'll notice with these type of workouts, you guys, you might sweat a lot more afterwards. This is intentional. The way that we do these workouts with the high intensity, you get a strong afterburn, meaning you're burning a lot of calories after the workout's complete. All right, we're going to be sitting down to do our hamstrings. Go ahead and have one leg in, one leg out. You're just going to reach towards that toe.
Try to keep that leg straight.
I'm not very flexible, as we all know if you've been watching me, so I just reach towards my shin and I grab it and I pull myself in. So go at your own level. If you can reach your toes, then you can try to bring your head towards your knee. You should
I'm
feel
really
that.
dripping sweat right now. You should be at home too. If you're not, then next
Oh,
time.
seriously, look at
move up
this.
a level.
Can you zoom in on this, Josh?
Whoa, Drew!
Little
Oh
sweat.
my gosh, look, it's coming up.
He
his nose.
really is
Do you see
sweating
this?
a lot.
Oh, ew! Ew! I think we might have gotten that. That's gross.
Slow motion, hopefully.
Slow motion, baby.
Oh,
All right, switch legs.
Oh, my hamstrings are tight.
Yeah, if anybody wonders if you can get a killer workout in 15 minutes,
Yep.
what can I say?
We
We
just
do it
proved
here
it.
every day at Dollar Workout Club.
Another thing you can do, you guys, is grab your calf or your ankle and pull yourself in using those biceps. And then you'll be able to get more of a deep stretch in your lower back. and your hamstring too
Yeah,
if you
you
pull
should
yourself in.
really feel this.
It
to
should
the
be
back of your
uncomfortable,
leg.
right? Stretching isn't just about relaxation. It should be a little bit uncomfortable as you stretch.
Because it's tight.
Yep.
We're really trying to loosen that up.
You're putting some tension on that muscle as you stretch it. And hopefully over time you just relax it more and more. And then you'll get more flexible.
All right.
Sumo squat. So you're gonna get down. Feet, toes pointed out, a little bit wide
Legs
this time.
wide.
Not too wide, but you want to be able to sit back with your butt as close down to the ground as you can. And push off those knees with those elbows. And you should loosen up your hips and your groin while you're doing this.
Your groin for sure.
If this is hard for you to do, at
Bring your feet
a-
in closer together if
At
you
a
want.
beginner level, you don't have to go down as far. You can bring your legs in closer.
Or you could do a seated butterfly.
Yeah, or you can do a seated butterfly like this. It's a little bit easier for you at a green or modified level.
Make sure you come up nice and easy. Don't stand up too fast. Nice deep
roll-
breaths.
Roll yourself out of that.
Nice job, you guys. I want to see you guys posting pictures of you tomorrow, dying from leg day, hashtagging DWC legs.
I want to see
Or
you guys.
if you think you beat Drew in the sweat selfie,
No.
tag us on
I
Instagram.
want to see you guys tag yourself doing curtsy lunges. That's what I want to see. And fire hydrants.
You guys, we love hearing from you. We love that you follow us here at Dollar Workout Club. We consider you close family and friends, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Love ya.
Hello. Hey everyone, we are here answering your questions today on social media. Today's question comes from James. I don't think I'm ready to do exercise just yet. What eating clean diet would you suggest? I think if I lost 20 more pounds, I could feel confident enough to bring exercise into the mix. I had already lost 70 pounds over the last couple years, but gained 10 to 15 when my wife had our son. So a couple things, and I can relate to this totally with my Fit to Fat to Fit journey. I gained 75 pounds in 6 months, and the first 30 days, I didn't want to go back into the gym and just start off with the same routine I was doing before. So I decided to take it easy and focus on nutrition first. And I was able to lose 19 pounds in that first month. And all I did, on top of that, I didn't do exercise, but I just stretched every single day and did maybe some small core work just to prepare my body for the exercise that I knew would eventually have to come if I wanted to see the results. So doing those kinds of things, getting the nutrition down first, which is usually the hardest part for people anyways. If you can get that part down first and stay consistent, you're gonna see some great results from that. And then doing the stretches and core, I would recommend doing that to help prepare your body for when you do decide to exercise so that you're not as injury prone. Those are some tips that I would recommend before you started your exercise routine. But ultimately, we do have to understand that exercise plays an important role if you want to get past a certain point. Nutrition alone will only get you so far, but if you want to see the results that you want, you do have to add in some type of exercise. But Dollar Workout Club is a great place to start because it's for all fitness levels, and I think anyone at any fitness level can see some great results if they follow along with us at dollarworkoutclub.com.
Yeah, and I'll just mimic exactly what Drew said. Look, you asked for a place to start. Look at our recipe section here on this website. We have so many recipes, and these aren't just random recipes that we picked out of nowhere. These are the real recipes that we make ourselves and that we feed our families and that we use to maintain, our physique year round. So that's where I would start. Is I would go through the recipe section and pick one or two that sound really good to you, and inevitably, you guys say that with me?
Inevitably.
Inevitably, you're gonna find a couple that you might not like, and that's okay. You know, that's what I learned to do, is I learned to get creative and experiment in the kitchen, playing around with things like spices and lower calorie flavor adders that you weren't using, like heavy sauces and creams and things like that. And then the second thing that I would add is that even if you aren't quite comfortable doing the Dollar Workout Club workouts or going to a gym, what you always hear me say over and over and over again is just focusing on 30 minutes of intentional walking every single day. Yeah. And I remember after I had both my kids, I gained over 70 pounds with both my kids. I had 10-pound babies, and I remember afterwards, I mean, I couldn't even do one push-up. I was so weak, I couldn't, and I remember just feeling very overwhelmed with how much progress I still had to make. And I started with just walking, and at the beginning I just walked to the end of our driveway and back, and once I felt comfortable with that, I walked to the stop sign at the end of the street and back, and once I felt comfortable with that, I added a little bit more, and then I really just focused on 30 minutes of intentional walking, focusing on just, you know, not walking around your house, but walking for the purpose of exercise, even if I had to break it into 3 10-minute segments during the day. And you will be amazed at the difference you will feel in your body and the results that you'll be able to see just from walking.
Man, I love that. I completely agree with Natalie, what she said as far as small baby steps. I mean, even if you're doing the green workout of ours, that's really low impact, and you only do 5 minutes of it, or 2 minutes of it, or 3 minutes of it, I definitely will address the food part, but I want to encourage you to push past your fear of thinking that you can't do the exercise and try the green version, even if just for a minute, and really just challenging yourself, because it'll build confidence as you see that you're able to move a little bit more than maybe you realized you could. But to answer your question specifically, there's not one perfect lifestyle diet or thing that you can do. A lot of times when people ask me about that, I think they're looking for a quick diet or fad that might help them lose a lot of weight really fast, but those don't stick. Instead, just focusing on healthier foods and finding what works for you. Like Natalie said, going through the recipe list that we have, trying a bunch of things out. You may find that you like a certain type of style. Maybe you do like to eat more paleo. I specifically don't do that, but it might work great for you. What works for one doesn't always work for another. So as you try just a well-balanced approach to health and nutrition, and you try a bunch of different recipes, you're gonna find what's great for you and something that you can stick with consistently to see those results. And then hopefully as you're making those healthier food options, and as you are losing weight, and as you're trying to move a little bit, like Natalie said, even just walking to the end of the street and back, you'll build up a little bit more confidence to try to incorporate that exercise into your routine.
Yeah, and lastly, just to close, I would say be careful with saying to yourself, well, when I lose 20 pounds, then I'll do this, right? The best time to do it is now, right? Instead of saying, well, when I get to this point, then I'll do it, right? That's a very dangerous mentality, because you can ultimately keep putting it off forever, right? There's no perfect time. You know, the perfect time is just to get started with small baby steps now. You know, it takes a little bit of courage, but ultimately in the end, it's worth it. So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you guys so much for all your questions. We love hearing from you. So please, list your comments and questions below, and we'll get back to you. So have a good day, guys.
See ya.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing it. Hashtag. Let's do this. No, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.